Section 7. Take back Gaul. I have a report, Your Majesty. Enemy attacks are intensifying, and we have a message from the front. A small unit led by the Emperor's pretender, Emperor Nero, is advancing with incredible force. It is as you said, Your Majesty. There's a special enemy leader among them. Oh, no, we don't want to do Bonnie again. We've got enough Bonnie. I see. Nope, that's going into Bonnie. Gosh, all my voices are just Bonnie. I see. No, that's too evil. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. Yes, sire. Sir. Sir, how should we proceed? Do nothing. Forget about them. What? Only a servant who can stand up to another servant. Seriously, it's such a pain. It's laughable to think that even the fickle gods would come this far. I mean, look at me. A saber class, huh? To think they would make me take up my sword. Do you mean Emperor Caesar? Are you going into the battle yourself? Fool. Sir? I'm not going into the battle myself. They are coming to me. I'm not moving. The rest of you better not meddle with them either. But Your Majesty, we are soldiers of true United Roman Empire. If our rule over Gaul is the will of the gods, then we must not retreat. Fool, are you saying in a hurry to die, humans cannot defeat a servant? They would laugh and be slaughtered. They would be slaughtered, not laugh. What? Is laugh even in here, or did I just add that in? Why? Oh, I know why I said that. You can't spell slaughtered without laugh. That is... I'm just now realizing now, and that is interesting. Okay. So for some reason my mind just read the middle part of a word. But then let it be an order. Fight in moderation. I do not desire their deaths. Yes, sir. Within everything I have. That being said, I'm sure you are going to die for the sake of Rome that you believe in. Honestly, I've had it with that one's whims. Perfect government, perfect leadership, but then you're left with a colony of people without a will. Spartacus and I will lead the charge. Both of you, go with Nero to take the enemy's main camp.
Hoo 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 hoo. Wonderful.
Wait, let me get into the voice.
Okay. Wonderful. Everything's here. Hundreds, thousands of oppressors, evil agents are here.
Just sing it.
Now this time up is...
Oh my gosh.
Now is time to sing of our victory. We're not at a disadvantage. We have the upper hand. From now on, my work shall signify the beginning of our triumph.
Over there, here. Oh, come on, Spartacus.
The queen of the rebellion is my ally. That is to say, the victory is at hand. The powerful will be defeated.
Ooh, ooh. Gosh, this is something, this playthrough. Ooh, ooh, I'm counting on you, Boudica. In a number of ways. I'm counting on you. Still, Spartacus isn't working. Oh, isn't wrong. This time has come to defeat the enemy of the Emperors. Let us take Gaul back from the false Emperor. Come on, Mash and Realm Rabbit. Right, Master. Hold nothing back. Right, order understood.
総員戦闘態勢に行こう。はい、指示了解。攻撃します。そうなの？適当にやっとくわ。尻尾だ。
Mr. Rockman.
適当にやっとく。そうか、そう。ざまー。
Water is super effective against rock.
適正存在。
I'm a Pokemon master, I know my shit.
健在です。
What was the enemy just now?
No question. It's a magical creature. Is this the work of the enemy servant or mage? Or was it Levliner?
Stop daydreaming. We're charging into the enemy's main camp.
I'm getting a reading of a non-human, non-servant entity. Realm Rabbit, more golems are coming.
I will crush them. Master, your orders.
指示了解。攻撃します。指示了解。ええ。どうぞ。了解。ええ。攻撃します。悔やむなら俺の前に立つんじゃなかったな。
Alright. So, you're here. I'm tired of waiting. How long did you intend to keep me waiting? Still, though, it looks as though it was worth a little boredom. That beauty of yours. So beautiful, beautiful, truly beautiful. Your beauty is fitting for the world's greatest treasure, Rome. Heir to our beloved Rome, what did you say your name was? Don't fall silent, even if it's on the battlefield. Be eloquent. Or do you intend to keep fighting without giving me your name? Is that your way of current Roman Emperor? Now then, speak. Who is the one who would force me to take up my arms? What is your name? Nero. I am the 5th Emperor of the Roman Empire. My name is Nero, Claudius. I will take you out, pretender of the throne. Was Nero the 5th? Hold on. I don't think she was she? There was Julius Caesar, who wasn't an emperor. He was just a very powerful guy that kind of mingled with the idea. There was Augustus Caesar, who was the first emperor, kind of off the back of Julius Caesar. Then we had Tiberius. Then Caligula, I think, and then Nero. Unless Claudius was in there? I don't know when Claudius was in there. Might be after Tiberius. I don't know. Anyway. My name is Emperor Nero Claudius. I will take you out, pretender to the throne. I mean, if they're Nero Claudius, I think they were, so I think... I don't know. Was Claudius an emperor? I think... Or just a very powerful Roman, I'm not sure. I'm drawing a blank on Claudius. I can never remember Claudius. I like how you introduced yourself. Otherwise, it would be so dull. You, guest commander, take you coming from Thank you for coming from the distant land. Tell me your name as well. I'm Realm Rabbit. Mash Kyrillite. I'm Master Realm Rabbit's servant. I've never heard those names. All roads lead to Rome, eh? Why, I see that I was arrogant. I want to ask you something about the United Empire and the Holy Grail. Oh, then what's your name over there? It's Realm Rabbit. Did I introduce myself right? So you're the master, huh? I see. So this is master and servant. You seem very different from the one I know. Or are you the proper one? In any case, I suppose you are my enemy. It's a pain, but so be it. Let me reward you for coming all this way. I will let you witness the power of my golden sword. Croqueamores. I don't know, I have no idea on the pronunciation. Don't say that! Gold is my color. Mine! The one who built the Golden Theater. Ha! That's the spirit. Protect her well, demi-servant. Fight it well, and perhaps I will tell you where to find the Holy Grail that you seek. Exclamation points. Now then, come forth and die. The die has already been cast. The die is cast. It's Iacta Alia Est, I believe is the land for that. Got memorized. That's a famous saying Julius Caesar said once he crossed the Rubicon, because that was illegal and it was something you did when you wanted to march on Rome, hence the illegality of it. And so he declared the die is cast, basically like there's no going back. You know, he's crossed the point of return and, you know, there's no going back, basically, when a die has already been tossed, you can't really recall that. It's gonna, you know, roll and it's gonna land somewhere. Anyway, we killed Caesar. Now we just gotta kill his rockmen. Finish him. There we go. You certainly are strong. No. Who would even place a fine general like me on the front lines in the first place? Can't call this best man for the job. Caesar was actually pretty on the front lines during his life. There was one time he did a siege within a siege, basically. Like, he besieged a city, and then he got surrounded, kind of, like, with enemies approaching from behind, so he built walls. And so he was, like, defending his siege, like, being besieged while being, like, while still besieging the people he was initially besieging, basically. It's pretty wild. Starts with it's Elysia. Elysia? Siege of Elysia? Interesting battle to look into. Anyway. Wielding such a devastating sword, how can you even try to say that? Just what you'd expect of a saber class. He's truly a skilled servant. Such a monster. And I thought he was just a fake emperor. No, you're wrong about that, Nero Claudius. I'm still the emperor, though no such title existed in my time. I mean, there was monarchs, there was king. He kind of like played with the idea of being crowned. Like, he had this event where Mark Antony, his like guy, his bro, for the most part, they had some, you know, disagreements at times, but anyway. Mark Antony would like present him with a crown and made it seem like he was going to crown himself like king of Rome or emperor or something. and Julius Caesar basically rejected it. But then, so the crowd it was happy with this because they didn't want a king. Kings had bad optics, bad luck. Mark Antony offered it again, and it's thought that maybe this was Julius Caesar kind of judging the reaction from the crowd to get an idea if they'd be okay with a king or not again. But then he rejected the crown again a second time, probably because the first time the crowd was not happy with him being presented the crown. It's an interesting bit of history. No, you're wrong about that, Nero Claudius. I'm still the emperor, though no such title existed in my time. In response to your beauty and courage, I shall tell you my name. I am Caesar. In other words, Gaius Julius Caesar. Okay, so, not Augustus Caesar. This is the Julius Caesar. What? That's the name of the ruler who preceded our first emperor. The first emperor being Augustus. But you're dead. How can this be? You've already met Caligula, I presume. Then you should already know. We're genuine. Both myself and him. Try to relax. You are beautiful. Truly beautiful. Your beauty can match any other treasure in the world. You, demi-servant, you too have beauty. Very nice indeed. Nice body too. Okay, so add Julius Caesar to the list. The list of weirdos. We've got another name for the tier list. I admire your courage, strength, and beauty. Therefore, I shall tell you one thing. The Holy Grail is located in a castle within the United Empire's capital. More precisely, in the hands of our court mage. Mage, can you tell us the name of that person? I can't. Your reward ends here, for I have no reason to tell you more. Now, Emperor Nero, your hardship is not something I wish for. But I have my own reasons to fight, and I want the Holy Grail for myself as well. They say once a servant has obtained the Holy Grail, they can get any wish they granted. This is rather greedy, as I already am dead, but I must fulfill that promise that I made. Well then, it's time for me to be serious. It's been a while, so I need to exercise. The poor golden sword also needs occasional use. Serious? This presence. Be careful, master. His magical energy level is rising. No, he's unleashing what he's been holding back. I guess it's our opponent has gone serious, or rather, he didn't fight seriously until now. I came, I saw, now I must conquer. Another quote that kind of comes from Julius Caesar. Veni vidi vici is the Italian, not the Italian, the Latin on that one. Fatal battle. Now he's got a giant white marble arm, I guess. It's made of marble. Let's take him out. We can get a quab combo. There we go. Just taking hits. Did we get him? Yes, I can detect his reading. Are we getting weaker? You've won! Congratulations! Your sword was very powerful, but as long as I have Senpai's instructions, I can block it. Being taken out by beautiful women isn't so bad. It's not feasible for me to act like a mere soldier anyway. Seriously, I was helpless against that person's weirdness. That person? That's right. The true emperor of this era. That person is surely waiting for your arrival in the capital. I'm not an emperor, to be exact, but none of the past emperors can stand up against that person. When you see that person's name and face, I wonder how you'll react. I can't wait. I mean, you could at least give us the name. I'm not being sarcastic. You are beautiful, no matter what expression you may have. He's gone. What's this? Is this some sort of magecraft or... it's a servant's death. What did you... Like Senpai said, that servant has lost his life. Servant disappears when facing death. Their temporary body dissipates, and their experience is sent back to the throne. I don't quite understand what that man said earlier. He's a servant of deceased human transcended into a different form. I see. I made you personally kill the once great ruler Caesar. Nero. No, nothing. Uwu, I commend you for defeating the one of the emperors. Now Gaul is truly under my command. We have shown the United Empire what we can do. Just as I wished, just as my people wished, the Rome blessed by our ancestors and gods is returning to us. I will bring Rome back into my hands. Until then, no matter what, I cannot afford to stop here.
So, Caesar was defeated.
Oh, it's him. God, what voice did I give him? I have no idea. So, Caesar was defeated. It seems that way. Oh, so he's talking to someone else. Okay. Yes, it seems that way. I only used him because he had a wish for the Grail. This shouldn't cause many issues. I can summon as many new servants as I want. If there's an issue, it's this foolish berserker. Isn't it obvious that berserkers are fools? I was surprised he would defy my orders. Is a blood thicker than water? What a joke. Oh,
For my destiny, my beloved niece, Nero, is irrelevant.
Oh wait, no, we've met. He had a voice kinda like...
Yeah, beautiful child. Nero, you will be loved, so loved. Therefore, in my destiny.
I regret not having a command seal. However, I have quite the spell ready for you. You will kill your niece with your own hands, and then drowned in regret you will destroy everyone else in this era. That said, you will likely don't have enough intellect left to regret. My, servants truly are inconvenient beings. No matter how legendary you are, or how much superhuman strength you possess, in the end, you are just mere familiars. With that power to change the world at your will, yet that freedom is not allowed. Talk about the irony. Say, wouldn't you agree?
Well then.
Oh, excuse me, come to think of it, you are a servant too. Hehehe. That's why you must obey me. If anything called destiny existed for you, I am it. The utter annihilation of this era, the death of the Emperor Nero, the collapse of the ancient Rome, the death of humanity. That is my duty bestowed upon me by our king. Yes. Then it is time for our to replenish our lost personnel. The summoning ritual is almost finished. This is different than the incomplete one in Chaldea. I can truly summon a servant at will. We were created as such. With this summoning ritual, I stand at the end of this world. Oh. Servant, Lancer, true name, Leonidas. I will serve you from here on. Oh, a heroic spirit from the Thermopylae. Not bad. Use your full powers to eliminate Nero Claudius. Okay, so now we go back to Massilia. Section 8. The trip back home. Did you hear what the farmer said just now? The traveler we passed yesterday said the same thing. That an ancient god has appeared. Could it be true? I wonder. It's an interesting phrase. If he said ancient god, could it be from the ages of gods? That, to be precise, this is the fourth time we've heard it. None of them seem to be lying. An ancient god appeared on an island in the Mediterranean. For a rumor, that is very specific. Well, Gaul faces the Mediterranean. It's not unusual to hear such rumors. But after hearing it over and over, I'm intrigued. Though we are on our way back to Rome now. It is intriguing, huh? Well, I mean, I'm extremely intrigued. Well, Rabbit, what do you think? It may have to do with the Holy Grail. Well, I don't know about that. Caesar said their court mage has possession of it. We can't tell if it's Lev Lino or not, but it's possible that he may have moved to the Mediterranean and is claiming to be a god. It's a likely story. No. Well, he could be a real god. An island where a god lives, huh? That sounds so romantic. An ancient god in the 1st century? The supposedly gone divine spirits return to the land once more. Question, Doctor, is materialization of divine spirits really possible? It's difficult. So much so that it's nigh impossible. At least, it's not possible with Chaldea's system. Divine spirit? Yes, a divine spirit. Divine beings are mentioned in many legends of this world, sometimes as natural phenomena or symbols of authority. They are what you may call God or gods. Just think of a divine spirit as a term to define them. They're already gone from the face of the earth. Perhaps they never existed in the first place. It's hard to understand with magecraft developed after Anno Domini. After all, we cannot observe them in our time. Anno Domini, I believe that means in the year of our Lord or something. Because you got BC, which I think is before Christ, and then AD, which is Anno Domini, which is in the year of our Lord. So right now it'd be like in the year of our Lord 2024. At time of recording anyway. Personally, I like to use BCE and CE because that's just simpler and not religious at all. BC being before Common Era and CE being Common Era. But anyway. When you pry into the gods in times of trouble, they don't give help that easily, do they? Maybe that was a bad example. In any case, they do not exist. However, several pieces of supporting evidence exist. Hence, we predict divine spirits exist in a higher dimension. At the very least, they won't do anything directly. No, they can't do anything. Anyways, it's impossible. The world has long been that of human civilization. Even if there was a kind god, realistically, they wouldn't be able to regain a lost future. We're the only ones who can possibly save the world and its future. So let's get back to an earlier topic, whether or not a divine spirit can materialize as a servant. They can't. That's the answer. Even if they were inclined to do so, even if technology reached realms of true magic, it's disadvantageous. In theory, it should not be necessarily impossible, though. Then the gods of the Mediterranean. It's probably not a god from somewhere. Probability of a materialized divine spirit is quite low. But there might be that 1 in a million chance if it's a god that fell from its throne. This is pointless. Ooh, if it's on our minds so much, fine. It would be a good idea to verify. Unfortunately, we're facing the Mediterranean Sea. Unfortunately, we're facing the Mediterranean Sea. Your Majesty, our ranks are being assaulted by an unknown monster. We cannot hold it down at this rate. Perfect timing. I'm detecting traces of magical energy. It could be from the Holy Grail that's causing the monster to spawn. Let's go, Senpai. Be careful, but be quick. Yes, Master. Commencing battle. Battle finish. The battle has ended. There are no reinforcements. Ah, how wonderful to think that spirits of the dead would materialize on their own. I am used to it. So, what were we talking about? Right, that Mediterranean god. Personally, I'd like to really find out about that. Are you sure? Don't you need to return to Rome? I don't know what this ancient god may be, but what if it's truly one of the gods? It's not impossible, right? There are Roman legends. For instance, Romulus, the founder and first king of Rome, became the newest god after he disappeared in lightning. Things like that occasionally happen. Ancient gods, how amusing. Further, assume we are the gods of Rome. Assume they are gods of Rome. If the United Empire's emperors took that god away, we'd have bigger problems. I don't want that. That's one thing I absolutely cannot stand. I see. So your Majesty's words are reasonable. As guest commanders, we'd be happy to accompany you. Aren't you enjoying this too much, Doctor? That's not true. I just can't hide my overflowing curiosity as a researcher. But that's... Fuck you. Fu. ... Come on, Nero, say something. Nero? Are you alright? Huh? What? Oh, I've decided. A triumphant return from the sea might not be so bad. Then we'll continue our journey back through the sea. I'm rather tired of traveling on land. She spaced out right just now. Right, this must be what Boudica was talking about. There's something I'm worried about, something about Nero. It happened right after you got here, but I wonder if you noticed. She's occasionally spacing out. She's been like that ever since the United Empire showed up. I think it might just be me, but when it happens I feel a slight trace of magical energy. She's a human from this era, not a mage. I definitely feel it. I asked her about it, but she doesn't feel like it at all. Can you guys keep an eye out? I mean, about her. As the governors of Gaul, Sparkus and I must continue protecting this place. About her, if possible, I'd like to rely on you all. Understood. You are worried about Nero, aren't you? I won't worry about her at all. It's just not something I want to do personally. For better or for worse, she's a symbol of this land. If something happens to her, it would be war lost. I don't want to lose another war. That's the only reason I care about her. Right. Well then, that's that. Mash. We still have time, right? Before you leave, I want to teach you the best Britannian cuisine. I'd be happy if you learned it and made it your specialty. No, that's... You're so cute. You should start training to be a bride. Oh geez, so cute, come here. Stop kidnapping me. Wow, again, your breasts. There, good girl, good girl. You stay cheerful forever. Don't get too hurt and don't be too reckless. You really are an adorable girl. Yes, well, I'm Senpai's, So I think Budokai ranks, pretty high on the creep tier list. There, I'm so happy to see you grow into such a fine lady. ... Yeah, I definitely sensed magical energy in Nero, but that might just mean that she has potential to be a mage. I wonder what that is. We don't have enough info. Alright, then it's settled. Let's go. We must first hurry and procure a ship. Before that, Master, the enemy remnant, I feel their presence. Yes, I've detected multiple life forms. I'm grouping up hostile readings from the United Empire troops in Gaul.
Jochen.
Hold on, let me stretch. Okay. I'd leave them be if they're fleeing home, but if they're headed here, it can't be helped. Let's defeat them. Alright, they're dead. It's more or less taken care of. Now then, let's regroup and head out to sea. It's good to travel by sea, Realm Rabbit. Let me show you my brilliant sailing skills. I'm a bit worried. No need to be embarrassed. Hehe. You're bad at hiding your feelings, huh? The Emperor's amazing. Whatever you say, she interprets it in a positive way. ... Hey. Shaped Isle. Interesting name. Is that actually the name of a place there? Is Shaped Isle? That's an interesting name. I guess we'll end it there, so we'll be doing Shaped Isle next time. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Oh, I should do my summons, maybe. Is there anything new? I don't think there is. Oh, there is. Got Vlad the Impaler here. Aside from that, not much else. I think he just took the spot Kiyohime was in before. Do I want Vlad? Is it Berserker? I've already got Berserker. I guess I'll do with 11 summon thing. I'll give it a shot. We got What Lies Beyond the Horizon. We got Collection of Mysterious Masks. We got Jack-O-Lantern. Happy Halloween, everyone. By the time you're watching this, it won't be Halloween, but you know, maybe you'll be watching it next year. And then it will be Halloween, maybe, or something. Hello, people in 2025. Perhaps. A few of you who managed to discover this video in 2025 amazingly. Specifically if it's near Halloween. Because then that is impressive from an algorithm perspective. Hey, it's another jack-o'-lantern. Oh, Little Halloween Devil. Interesting. Interesting. Henry Jekyll and Hyde. Halloween arrangement. That's a nice picture. Fergus McLock. Fergus McLock. Well, I don't know how it's pronounced, but I assume it's something like that. You Fergus. Hey Fergus. Fergus McLock. Oh, Boudica. We know her. Hey. Saber. I wonder what makes me a saber. I didn't know we got him. Okay. Fergus McLock. Hey, I am a Saber class servant. I have been summoned at your request. Realm Rabbit. My name is Fergus McLock. Let's see, is Kirkelaine around here? Kirkelaine. I can do a better Irish voice than I expected there. You just gotta go all in, really. Fergus McLock, looking for Kirkelaine. Alright, I guess we'll end the episode there. Hope you had a good one, or have a good day. And yeah, I will see you next time with more Fate Grand Order, hopefully. Till then, goodbye.